Okay, so continuing on, we're going to go over blazes, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's fires. So a fire is potentially going to start as a result of using certain weapons that have, a fire aspect to them, stuff that has like white phosphorus, Willy Pete's, or if it is a support weapon that has a blaze icon on it. For example, like our flamethrower here, if we look, flamethrowers obviously cause fires, and it has a blaze icon, so this can potentially start a blaze. Let's say our infantry squad right here is using this flamethrower. Now, there are some types of terrain that aren't going to be affected by blazes. It is listed at the back of your rulebook. Make sure you go over that. But we're attacking this SS squad located here. They're in woods. Woods burn. Okay, so when you conduct an attack with a weapon that can cause a blaze, and this can be an ordnance weapon, sport weapon, using the white phosphorus, any of those types of attacks that can potentially cause a blaze, you have to have some type of a result to perform the next check that I'm going to talk about. So like infantry, you got to get shaken or reduction. You got to cause something. There has to be a result there to go on to this next check. With ordnance, you can perform that check even if you don't destroy the target. So the check that I am talking about is you're going to do a D6 check as normal, just like when you pull your cards, and you're going to look in the upper right corner again to see what the D6 number is. And if it is a 4+, then a blaze card is going to be set in that terrain. If it's under 4, obviously you're not going to set one. So let's say they did do the check, they attacked, successful, they caused damage, and we're going to place our blaze card on top of this woods terrain that the SS squad is located in. So right after this blaze card gets placed down, any units located there, and that's going to include leaders as well, must make a morale check. And if they pass, they can stay in the terrain. But if they fail, they're going to be forced to retreat away from the attack. We're going to have a video later on specifically on retreating, but if need be, reference that video. Just understand that if they fail this check, they will be retreating. However, they do have the option to voluntarily retreat out of the blazing sector. Make sure you keep in mind that blazes are considered blocking terrain for line of sight. And also, just like we talked about previously with the upkeep phase, there's a lot of things done. Blazes is one of the things that you check. Any units that are still in a sector that has a blaze marker must again perform a morale check to remain in that terrain. Success, they get to stay. On a fail, they are going to be forced to retreat.